The Three Cuckoos podcast is part of the Pod Gods Network. Hello, my name's Rob Dodsworth. This is Mr. Timothy Newsom-Ward.
Yo!
And this is the Three Cuckoos podcast.
Three cuckoos, welcome to the show. Rob can't hear in stereo, cause he's deaf in one ear. He gets tips from Sarah Milligan. Man drinks a weak black chow whilst he's prostrate with sciatica. He's a grumpy angry man. He's scared of dwarves and clowns. Tim the techno geek. He likes to dance with Star Wars freaks. He likes to share facts. He's not as angry as Mac, and both his ears work. Three Cuckoos podcast. Three Cuckoos podcast. Three Cuckoos podcast. It's a big fat Yorkshire podcast. Three Cuckoos podcast.
Yo, Three Cuckoos in full effect. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. My name's Rob. This is Tim.
Yes, hello.
And we are, to be fair, with a Two Cuckoos podcast tonight because we're markless.
If you're living in Spanish, that's dos.
Dos Cuckoos.
Cuckoos.
Podcastor.
Castillo.
Yeah. Podcastor. So, yeah, we're markless. He's gone down to the caravan capital of the world, which is Cornwall.
Is he caravanning or is he camping?
I think he's camping. I think he's...
Didn't want to go the full...
He's making dirty silhouettes.
Ah, yeah.
With his torch.
Yeah.
And his Astroglide. His Astroglide. So, if you're listening on Mixlr, yo!
Good evening.
Everybody's listening on Mixlr tonight.
Yeah, we've got hundreds of listeners.
Yeah. Kurt. Doug. I think we should get a Dirk.
Yeah, we must have a Dirk.
Just for argument's sake, we've got the High Tea, we've got Vixen. Coming up later in the show, we've got a special guest doing the quiz.
Ooh.
Yo.
That'd be interesting.
So what have you been doing this week, buddy?
Working. Watching Wimbledon intently.
You are a Wimbledon
Love
fiend,
it.
right?
I've watched just about everything.
I was trying to get the theme tune for you today because Mark's not here. I thought, let's give Tim the theme.
Yeah.
Couldn't find the son of a bitch anywhere.
Really? I bet
Seriously.
it's locked down. Digital rights.
Love
Love it. Love a bit of Wimbledon.
I like the tune.
Yeah.
I do like Wimbledon. Do you know what? I never watch tennis at any other time of the year. Genuinely, I sometimes watch a bit of the Aussie Open.
Yeah.
Because it's on like on a morning when you get up.
Yeah. 12 hours late.
Yeah.
Or ahead.
And then, but literally Wimbledon, I could watch Wimbledon all the time.
Yeah.
I know all the tennis players by the end of it.
Yeah,
I'm like an expert.
It's ace. I love it.
Yeah.
We've watched it when we were kids. So,
yeah.
Man, my mum and dad are massive fans. So I've been to Wimbledon, so it's...
when
I was a young man.
Darling. Did the slaves come?
They didn't. Help! I'm camping on the sidewalk.
Bring me my strawberries. Damn you.
It was good. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was like 95.
My mum went.
Did she?
Yeah, it didn't take me.
Nah.
But she brought me back a towel, which was good.
Was it still dripping with sweat?
I've still got it. Yeah.
It's still dripping?
No. It was one that she bought from the store for like £100 probably.
Yeah, they're that cheap.
Yeah, you can buy used balls and all sorts.
Yeah. That bottle that my dog's got, Sid, that is actually from the Australian Open when my mum and dad went.
Whoa, easy.
Yeah.
Easy now.
So it's come all the way from the Aussie Open.
Yeah, your mum and dad tour with tennis.
Yeah, they've been to. I think the only one they haven't been is US, but they've been to the French. They've been to Wimbledon loads of times. They've been to the Aussie Open. I think they've been.
Are they there this year?
No, they haven't gone this year because they're off to Spain tomorrow. So
right,
just because this has moved a week ahead this year.
Yeah.
So it's kind of. I think they're going to go next year. I was thinking of going next year. So
yeah.
Maybe just for a couple of days.
Sam Sparrow from the High Tea Caster said, did you watch the Heather Watson match?
I watched it and she was absolutely brilliant.
She was. Do you know what? I didn't give her a hope in hell. And I didn't. Obviously, form. Serena as well. She's awesome.
I mean, the thing with Heather is she's got that potential to be absolutely brilliant. And she showed it. Everything about her game was brilliant.
Yeah.
She was just... not even unlucky. It's just Serena had that smidge of extraness that you get as being a champion. I don't know what it is. A bit of magic. Extraness is what I'm going to call it.
There you go.
But she was. I mean, it's the best performance from a British woman on the tennis court I've ever watched.
It was
wicked.
I've
watched a lot of like women over the.
Djokovic shouted at a ball girl yesterday, didn't he?
He did.
He went, towel!
He's apologised to her, supposedly. Oh, he's going to apologise.
He has, yeah.
He was a bit upset yesterday.
pissed.
With his 5-setter.
He was losing, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah, he went all...
but he did well to come back.
They don't like it when they're losing, some of these.
No, not the top lot. They get very upset.
So,
especially Djokovic.
I thought that was quite funny.
Yeah, it was good. It's been good.
Not for her, obviously, but it was good, yeah.
She must have been upset.
Cool. So what you said you had an issue with Skype this week.
So this morning, I log into Skype.
Oh, it's a fresh argument as well.
Yeah, it's this morning.
Sweet, I love that.
So I log in as normal about 8 o'clock this morning, open my email, start catching up with my email, put Unity on, put Photoshop on, put Mayor on, put all my programs on.
Yeah.
Skype always takes ages to sign in recently. Signs in, and I have about 60-ish. It goes, brrr, it pops up all these notifications. I'm like,
right,
what the hell is it? Everyone's birthday or something? So I start looking down, and one by one, I'll go through my favourites, like my family and my friends and stuff that are on there.
Yeah.
And I've sent a link at about 1 a.m, and they're all personalised to whoever's the contact is. So like Daz is first, because he's my work contacts are first.
Yeah, your work colleague Daz.
So yeah, I've sent him some link, and then Sai's got a link, my brother. I think Sam's got a link, or Leanne's got a link. Some guys who we've did work for years ago have got links. So some of my clients are on there as well.
I got a link.
You got a link.
I definitely got a link.
So people who were like on my friends and family have got links. And have clients and stuff have got these links. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm thinking, got to be a first instinct, virus, or I've been hacked.
Sam's just said I got a link.
You got a link. Doug, did you get that on my friend? So I'm like, fucking hell, what's going on here? So I sent a message, especially to all my clients, all the people I've worked for in the past. So he got me chatting to them again, so that was quite good. I said, I don't know what's happened. I'm just going to look into it. I'm going to turn Skype off so there's no breach of security or anything like that.
Yeah.
Some of them working one of them works for the military in America. So, so I didn't want him to have, we did some visualizations for. So, but then I go and I'm thinking, I don't think it is a virus because it's kind of specific to Skype.
Yeah.
So I thought, I wonder if there's something, malware that's installed itself and attached itself to Skype, because you can check in the API of Skype if it's...
I think it was something to do with Yahoo on it or something.
Well, I went on, I thought I'm going to look into this because it sounds a bit weird. So I went on to Google, typed it in, and there's this massive forum post on the Skype community about their Skype servers have been hacked. And all these people are posting, like thousands of people, it's like over the last few days as well. So someone's actually hacked Skype.
Yeah.
Skype's database, got in and spammed. It's like they're all phishing sites.
I think it was something to do with lube. I think it was like buy the 5 litres of lube.
Did you get some?
And get like a free dispenser. I've already got a dispenser.
Yeah, I thought you had.
And I get it on I just get it
airlifted in.
I just get it delivered. It just comes to my house every month, regardless of whether I want it or not.
Yeah, so you've just got a big stash of lube.
Yeah. It's like, do you remember Britannia Music Company?
Yes.
Just send you a CD, and then if you don't want it, you send it back.
Didn't it used to be a fiddle, Britannia?
Oh, I had a massive bell end.
How did you do it?
They got done in the end. They got shut down because their system was so shit. The thing is, you didn't have to sign for stuff. It used to just come through your letterbox.
That were it.
So you'd put it back in the box and send it back.
Yeah.
Now, if you didn't send it back, it were like $14.99 for a brand new CD. It was proper scandalous. But because every one you bought, you got a one at bonus price, which was like £6.
Oh, that were the deal. Yeah.
So it kind of worked out. But then it was kind of like you weren't getting anything back off it. But if you bought like 2 full price, you got like 4 bonus price or something like that. So you ended up with loads of bonuses.
Yeah.
And I once got some CDs that I wanted as well.
Yeah.
And then 2 days later, I got them again.
All right.
So I sent them back. I reboxed them and went, you sent me the wrong ones. Can I have these different ones instead? So I got 4 for the price of 2.
Sneaky.
And I kept doing it. It wasn't my fault.
They kept sending you double.
Yeah. So I just played them at their own little game.
So this is why they went under.
But then, this is how long ago this was, right? Ice Age on DVD came out. I nearly said Betamax then. That would have been weird. So Ice Age on DVD came out, and they sent me it. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to tell them I've sent it back.
Yeah.
And see what happens, right? And it was a little bit naughty of me.
Well, you got to try the system.
And I literally just said, do you know what? I've sent it back. And they went, all right, okay, fair enough. Because there's no signature for it.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Now then, it happened to me again, right? But this time I sent it back. I think it was something like Charlie's Angels or something.
Charlie's Angels.
I know, yeah. And I sent it back. And they'd gone, you haven't sent that back. And I went, I have. And they went, no, you haven't. And I went, listen, right, I fucking have.
Yeah.
And you tell me when I've signed for it.
Yeah. That's the point. That's the whole thing.
And they went, oh, you don't have to. They just come through your box.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you tell me where that DVD is. And they literally used to send like debt collector letters to me.
Really?
Yeah, for like 14 quid. And then it would go up to like 45 quid. But
that's just scaremongering, isn't it? Because there's no proof. There's just no proof.
You used to ring the debt collector and he'd go,
what?
I'll scratch it off then. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's their issue then. So then they'd send it back there. But they went under for it because literally everybody was having this issue for him.
Yeah.
Little punk
That's
bitches.
the problem. That's why like DVDs through the mail and stuff never actually work.
Did it?
Just never took off because of the whole...
So what have you done with Skype then? Have you just sent him a steaming turd in a jiffy bag?
Yeah, I mean, the guy on Skype was like, there's a community guy saying, well, we're aware of the situation, we're looking into it. So at the minute, I've just apologised to everyone. I said, don't click on the links, the phishing links. I'm sorry.
I don't think I got that apology.
No, I didn't send one to you. I knew you'd already have ordered it.
Cup of tea will do me.
Yeah. I just said it to people I don't talk to all the time. Like there's a lot of people, like I say, clients and people I've talked to just for jobs and stuff. And so it's like, it was a little bit worrying because I thought I might have had because I've only just reinstalled my system and I was like, I can't be bothered taking everything off again and sorting everything out. So...
Hi to you said, oh my God, Britannia Music.
Yeah.
That takes me back. I'm so old. Yeah, I know I'm quite old.
Mid to late 90s it was booming though, Britannia, wasn't it? It was everywhere.
Big time.
I remember using it all the time.
Absolutely booming. It was massive.
What about you? Have you been up to all this week?
Honestly, I've done Jack. My Sunday was taken up by a stupid bastard fish tank. It keeps leaking, right? Because I think it's old.
Yeah, you've had that a while.
I've had it a while, but then we got it second hand.
Is it the silicon that's coming off then?
Yeah, so I've had to redone that again.
Oh, nice.
I've just been pissing around with everything, left, right, and centre.
It's having an house, isn't it?
I had to get some tyres as well for my car. Oh. So I was ringing round our stores in Bradford, didn't it?
Lord, tyre store.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm going to have this car for much longer, right?
Yeah. What is it, your car? Amica?
It's a Hyundai, right? Amica, isn't it?
Love
it looks like if you've never seen a Hyundai Amica, right? Yeah. If you Google it now, you'll be impressed. I mean, it's a pussy wagon. Let's not beat around the bush.
Anyone sees that wet.
What you could do is you could spray it up in some funky like rainbow colours.
Yeah, I could see it in a pink,
like a nice sky blue with like rainbow stripes down.
Oh yeah, now you're talking.
But like in like a Starsky and Hutch swish, and make it look like a proper roller boot.
Yeah, because it's kind of shaped like a roller boot.
It looks just like a roller skate.
Yeah,
back in the 80s. They were all like blue with like some weird kind of rainbow stripes down the side.
They had little stars on them, sure, as well.
And I don't know if I'm going to have it that much longer. So I was thinking I might get some Part 1 tyres, right?
Yeah, why not?
So, all the Part 1s in Bradford, they're all people of an Asian persuasion.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you heard, Leanne. You heard. It's a pussy wagon. Although you physically can't, you struggle to get in and out.
Yeah.
So take that as you like. So I was going around these really strange establishments.
Oh Jesus! I know what you mean.
I ended up buying new.
Yeah, probably safer.
I literally just thought, do you know what?
Was there much difference in price?
Oh, big time.
Was there?
Yeah, you get Part 1 tyre for 15 quid.
Really?
Boom! That's cheap, hasn't it?
Might as well get some.
Yeah. So and everybody goes, oh, I got them. There were like 7 mil left on it, and they come with 8. So, fuck, Jesus. But yeah, shite. So I couldn't get any of them.
Wow.
So sorry about that, yeah.
Wow.
Leanne said she wouldn't be seen dead in my car.
Really?
I struggle, I have to admit. I'm not a proud man. It's as simple as that.
It gets you. It does the job for you, doesn't it?
Yeah,
that's
it does.
The key thing.
It gets me to work.
Yeah.
And I can park.
And it's cheap.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Literally, multi-story car park. You know those spaces that they have for like wheelchairs and motorbikes.
And wheelie bins.
I can stick it in one of them, yeah. Yeah, it's wicked.
Broom cupboards.
It is like driving a scooter.
Yeah.
Like a disability scooter.
You've had it for a while, that now.
With a roof on. Yeah, it's our lass's granddad died.
Yeah.
And he kind of left it to no one,
so
really.
So you've got it for nothing, haven't you?
No, I did pay somebody for it.
Oh, did you?
I gave him like 400 quid.
It's still...
But it was a lot newer then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's done you well. It's done you well.
Yeah, it sounds like almost as girly as my pink Corsa, Rob. That's the high tea cast. Listen, I would drive in a pink Corsa. I'm not...
Yeah, I'd see you in a pink Corsa.
I'm not making up for anything. I told Mark this.
Yeah.
I don't see it as a status symbol, a car.
No.
It just gets me from A to B. and if it's got a stereo in it, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's
it's as simple as that. Leanne said it's a vagina-shaped roller skate. How does that work?
A vagina-shaped?
I don't really understand that, nerdy. I do call it my go-kart. She said it's like something off a go-kart. Yeah, it is.
It is really, isn't it? That's pretty much what it is. You could see it in Mario Kart.
It is the business, yeah. I love it, innit?
It's badass.
Is it playing the Spice Girls? No, it usually plays like Metallica, Michael Jackson at the minute.
Which album?
It's got a USB input, so I
just the mix.
All of them.
Yeah. Yes.
Literally all. I've even got some from when he was
dead.
No, from when he was like 11.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah.
Love the Jackson 5 stuff.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So literally though, the fish tank took up a whole fucking day.
So what did you do? Take the fish out?
No.
Oh, this is pro fish tank.
No, it's not, right? Because the guy at the shop, I bought the silicone and he went, "Excuse me, mate, do you know how to use that?" And I went, "Yeah, I've done it before." "Oh, right, because some people don't even take their bloody fish out." And I went, "Oh, I'm going to take my fish out. I think I'm fucking an idiot or something."
Yeah.
And I walked out going, "I'm not taking my bloody fish out." It was right at the top of the tank.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but...
So they've just been dripping a little bit?
Yeah. It's
Here
like...
a drip, there a drip?
Yeah, but it starts to smell. Yeah, it starts to
It does
smell.
when it drips and you don't wipe it.
It starts to leak, yeah.
If it
You'll
leaks
get some shit
and you
in-
don't wipe it.
Yeah. So it's dirty.
That made me feel a bit dirty actually saying that. If it drips,
Oh,
you
Leanne.
don't wipe it. It stinks.
Leanne Rice.
I don't even want to know.
That is disgraceful. Do you know what she said?
I don't know if I do.
She said, "You know what's funny? I only just realised Mark wasn't there." Oh, do you know what? I've been mad into UFO stuff this week.
Oh yes,
I've no
Love a
idea
bit of
why.
UFO
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, apparently, right in one of the papers, I think it's the Telegraph or some like proper
the Telegraph.
a proper paper, darling.
Yes.
Because I'm an online kind of guy. I kind of browse them all, apart from the Times, who make you fucking pay to read
Yeah,
the
they do.
bastard now. What's the point of
Why?
that? On the Sun as well. You got to pay to read the Sun. It's a jazz mag in it.
I think it is real. I think they still do the topless ladies. Have they
I
stopped that
don't
now?
think they do.
They've gone more.
You've got to buy the Sport now.
Yeah.
Daily Sport. Yeah. And there's this guy saying that they're living on the moon and all sorts. And it makes me chuckle.
Yeah, it's good to read, though, isn't it?
As much as I want it to be true.
Yeah.
It's proper bullshit.
Love it.
And it just, please
Love
don't tell me you browse the Daily Mail. Well, yeah, I do, right? But if you go into the column, what is it? The right-hand column of shame, I think they call it. That's all about Kardashian and her brother and her sister and her fucking mother stroke father or whatever you call Caitlyn Jenner.
I don't know
now.
how people keep up with it all.
And it's, and I just don't understand. Doug says he was abducted by aliens in 1992.
92, so
That was
just before
called
the X-Files started.
Just before the X-Files, yeah. Doug, did they...
You're not called Dwayne Barry by any chance?
They took you back to Canada, though, which is a bit of a downer, innit, bud?
Canada.
Oh, I'm only joking. Canada!
Fuck yeah.
Did you hear about the guy? Is everybody all right, actually, just while I'm here?
Yeah.
Is everybody all right after July 4th? Is everybody okay in America?
Yeah.
Because, listen, fireworks are plenty.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of drinking going on over there.
Yeah, by the sounds of it.
Don't they have like a massive barbecue? Like the whole country barbecues. And they set fire to shit and they shoot their guns in the air.
Yeah.
So one guy was going, "Oh, I'm going to light this firework off my head."
Sweet.
And all his mates were going, "Don't do it, don't do it." They turned around and he just did it. And it just blew his fucking head off.
Awesome.
Seriously, yeah.
What, so his head just went
Yeah.
boom?
Yeah, and apparently it was in Maine.
Right.
And they've actually had fireworks banned. It's like just been brought back.
Because of that incident?
No, it's been banned. And then they brought him back and he went and did that. So, though, isn't that where Stephen King's from? Maine?
I think it might be, yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It's weird that lots of gun violence in Chicago for the 4th. Really, nerdy? Really?
Chicago, you don't really... Well, I mean, Chicago is...
Chicago. Well, Chicago fire's on standby.
Chicago. Is it started again?
I don't know. I'm hoping so, yeah. What have you been watching on TV this week?
I've been watching... Well, here's the thing.
Oh,
right, here's the thing.
Here we go.
So I've been watching Supernatural. Now Mark's not here. We'll get into it.
What's Supernatural?
Well, it started a long time ago. It's just got an 11th season. So it's pretty popular.
And you've just started watching
Well, it's on Netflix, and we started watching it a while ago.
Right.
Didn't really get into it. It's about these two brothers who are demon hunters, and it's all to do with the dad. And well, we've only got to the second season, but I'm just not gelling with it.
But you're trying.
Trying with it. It's kind of, it's American, and it's like a bit X-Files. Not really. A little bit. It's a bit like Buffy, a bit like X-Files.
Yeah.
So these two brothers travel through the US. These guys have probably already watched it. Hunting the demons, and there's this overarching story to do with like one of these special kids. I mean, this is what
special kids,
and one of the brothers is one of these psychics, so he can see things. But I don't know if it's just because it's maybe dated a little bit and it's not that watchable now.
Yeah,
I'm just not really getting to there's just these two guys in it, and I'm not really gelling with the characters enough to sort of care about it. So I've kind of said I'm not really fussed about it anymore.
How old are we talking?
I think it started in 2004, maybe 5, around that sort of time. So it's not mega old.
No, it's not. But when you look back, you go,
yeah,
Jesus, it was like different times.
Yeah, and some of the episodes are good, but there's not enough storyline for me yet.
Yeah.
It's very weak on story at the minute.
It's hard, isn't it, when you want to kind of carry on, but you just can't find the will to do it.
So I watched one last one, and I thought, nah, I'm not really feeling it. So I'm going to try and go back to Mad Men and finish that.
Okay.
Because we sort of
you did
been trying to
that.
find something that really grabs you. I tried House of Cards, that hasn't really grabbed me.
No.
I've been watching Dark Matter, my sci-fi sort of fill.
Well, going on to what Mark was saying last week, American Horror Story.
Have you started it?
I watched one episode
What do you think?
to see what all the hype was about.
Yeah.
This was Mark's hype. And it's cool.
Yeah, it's good.
It is good. Have you seen it?
I watched the first 4, I think, of the first season. And I think, again, we went on holiday and then we kind of just forgot about it. But it was really good.
Well, the main guy from it, he's the dude out of Hostages. Obviously, he did American Horror Story first.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's in Hostages.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh no, he's one of those dudes that I've no idea what his name is.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you, no idea.
But he's
in loads of things, isn't he?
Yeah.
I love the way she sees the maid as some one-eyed old lady.
She's pretty tasty though.
And he sees her as like this absolute banging redhead. Whoosh!
No, in my look, I'd see her as the old woman.
Yeah, I would as well. She wouldn't even have any eyes if I saw her.
She'd be like a skull.
Hello. Now you're just dreaming now. Sculling.
Is it Evan Peters, the main guy in it?
No idea.
I'm going to have a look now.
Seriously, I have no idea. High Tea Cast have said, have you watched Not Safe for Work? That's Channel 4, right? No, I haven't, but I'm gonna. There's a girl in it, and she was in something years ago where there were like lesbians, and I liked her. I thought she was funny. And she's been in a few other bits and bobs. She's a proper Channel 4 girl. Leanne's gone, yes, redheads fucking rule.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Been watching loads of bits and bobs, though, this week. Whispers.
Oh, I've got that to watch. Is it good?
Can't get enough of it.
Oh, I love it.
Seriously?
I want to watch that.
It's ace.
I want to watch you.
I can't tell you why it's so good. I've no idea. It's like it's got this X-Files-ness about it, right? FBI, Ministry of Defence,
MID.
There's some like higher power talking to these kids in whispers. It's nothing to do with Jimmy Savile. Yeah,
because I saw the trailer, and because I like talking to things, you can't see what it is, but I like getting instructions out.
No one can hear it other than children. Yeah, so it's every pedo's dream, really. That
should have been called Pedo's Dream.
But then pedo whispers. So what they're doing is they're obviously this thing's talking to this kid, but then there's this one guy running around trying to do everything for this guy called Drill. I'm saying a guy, you can't see it or whatever.
I like the name, Drill.
I'm assuming there's going to be a fella at the end of it, just sat in a room, like Wizard of Oz, like we are now, just with a mic, going, right,
Dorothy!
Kids, see that guy there? Want you to punch his face in? So yeah. Kurt Woods has just said they've made a sequel to Olympus Has Fallen. What? Why?
How can they do a sequel to Olympus Has Fallen?
Why would you want to do a sequel?
Isn't that just like the White House gets taken out?
But there was two, weren't there? There was Olympus Has Fallen,
and the White House Down.
White House Down. And they were exactly the same film.
The same film.
One had Channing Tatum in it.
Yeah, and
one didn't.
The Two-Face in it.
Two-Face. What? No idea.
He's another one who's in everything.
Yeah.
I can never remember his name.
High Tea Caster saying that goes in fresh meat.
That's good.
Yeah, that's all right as well. Quite like that.
Erin, no,
I've no idea.
I'm going to find out.
I've no idea. But yeah, Whispers is cool. I'm on episode 5, and it's wicked.
Aaron Eckhart.
That'll do him. That'll do. Yes, yeah, that's him.
I want to find out. Yeah,
I watched Wayward Pines Mark,
Oh.
I bet you anything Mark's listening to this in his tent. I bet
Yeah,
you
it
anything
will be.
he is. I bet
In his
he is.
undies with a bottle of cider.
So, cider! And a straw hat on.
Yeah, I could see him like that.
All Cornish
like
people wear
red
straw hats.
sun marks.
T-shirt, suntan.
T-shirt, suntan. Yeah.
Wayward Pines.
Is it good?
Right, with Matt Dillon. And I do, honestly, every time you see him, it's just there's something about Mary teeth.
Is it?
You can't get past it. I think you should just put them in now. Just wear them all the time.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah. So it is just right. There's a big crash.
Yeah.
He wakes up in a hospital.
This is the thing where he gets. It's like the village, wasn't it? We were talking about last week.
And it's a village, but it's like locked off.
It sounds quite cool.
You don't get in, you don't get out.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like the sheriff's being really honest with him. Look, you're not going out, pal. Don't worry about it. What are you doing?
It's got to be some kind of experiment, then, hasn't it?
You're going to learn to like it. Yeah, but it seems to be like it seems to be like they think they're in a different time. It's really
so it's more
weird.
like Twilight Zone type of thing.
Now I'm watching it and I'm going, I have seen this before. I swear down, I've seen this all before. And do you remember years ago? This might have only been British, but please correct me if I'm wrong. Right? Prisoner.
Ah, yeah.
Are we talking late 60s, early 70s? And he tries to escape over the water, doesn't he? And these big balls chase after him.
Yeah.
And they even remade it.
Yeah, it was quite big, wasn't it?
They even did a remake a few years ago, and it didn't really work.
Yeah.
And it was exactly the same not same cast, but same characters and everything. This is like America's version of Prisoner,
but updated.
Yeah,
for the modern time.
I might stick with it. It looks all right.
You see, I've got this thing now, right? All these new series are starting, and I'm thinking I should be sticking to my rule.
What rule?
My 3-season rule.
I was just going to say that
because
only a fool breaks the 3-season rule.
I never thought of that before, but that's a good rhyme. Only a fool.
It's from my driving lessons. Anyhow,
but all these new, there's all these new seasons starting, and they all look pretty good. But I don't want to get invested, but then again, you miss out because some of them are really good, and then they get canned. It's like Hannibal. I was getting into Hannibal, and now it got canned. I'm not really fussed anymore.
I don't know if I want to watch it anymore.
I'm not watching it anymore.
No,
it's a shame. I mean, I've got to the end of the first season as well.
Yeah, and it kind of got better, didn't it?
Yeah.
Season 2's worth a watch.
Yeah.
I would watch it, honestly.
I might watch it in like bits and drips and drabs. I'll wait for it to come out on Netflix.
It gets kind of on a bit of a momentum, does
I like
season
the
2.
sort of darkness around it. I like that sort of... It was sort of cerebral darkness. It had that kind of in your head
sort of
dreamy, sort of nightmarish kind of
Well,
feel
the third one's just gone completely off kilter now.
Right.
It's all that. That's all it is.
You see, I like that, but for a general viewing, I don't think people would sort of really gel with it.
I don't want to put a spoiler on it, but
say it, because I probably won't ever watch.
Larry's back.
Larry's back.
Lawrence.
Ah, is he?
The fish.
Ah.
Now, is he dead? Is he alive?
Or is he in his head?
I've no idea. I've absolutely not a sausage.
It's a shame they've canned it.
Who is dead? Who is alive?
Yeah.
Are they all dead? Is it going to end up like Lost?
You see, do you think that's a panic cancel? Do you think they canned it because they're thinking no one's watched, or because it's just gone? They thought this is just not the general.
Yeah, it could be, couldn't it? It could be. I've absolutely.
It's a weird decision to say it's in its third season. They've canned it.
Yeah, it's strange.
They usually when it gets to a third season, they'll let it sort of run its sort of arc.
And the cast as well.
Yeah,
it's got a wicked cast.
Yeah, as they're all brilliant in it.
Just a quick note, right? Scream started on MTV. Oh my god!
After me and Abs were going to watch it.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
Yeah, you said, and I thought
I texted you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh god,
Is it dire?
And I've never watched anything on MTV because it's all like
teeny kiddie things.
Yeah, isn't it like 16-year-old mums?
Yeah,
and like it's like reality based shows, isn't it?
Yeah, I think after you're 18, you're not really supposed to watch it.
Right. I'll tell you how Scream is, right? Scream is on MTV, so every time they play a song, it pops up at the bottom what the song is and who it's by, right?
Oh, dear.
But it's on a big black bar, so like half the screen disappears. So straight away you're like, that's going to piss me off.
It's like watching a music,
Yeah, it is. Well, yeah, because it's MTV, so I think that's obviously where they're going with it. But then, so I'm watching it with our lass.
Yeah.
And I went, does that happen in everything on MTV now?
Yeah.
Even the shows? And she goes, oh yeah. I went, you joking me? She goes, no. So, because she watches all these...
teen mums.
Yeah.
Pregnant at 10.
Loves it. Yeah, yeah.
Pregnant at 10, divorced at 11.
Yeah. So, My Super Sweet 16 as well.
Oh, that's
Don't make me
terrible.
punch some guy out, that especially when he's only 16. So
There must be an audience.
anyway, it starts off and there's a murder and it seems all right.
Yeah.
But then the cast is terrible.
Is it?
Oh, they're awful actors. But then apparently it's going to tie in with the films somehow, and
that's
going
why
to be
you wanna watch it,
And I
though,
do
innit?
want to watch it. And Kevin Williamson's had something to do with it, and Wes Craven's had something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's got to be more to this.
I bet Wes Craven's just sort of said yes to the concept.
That's what I thought as well. That's
Because-
what I thought.
This is the thing with it. I mean, I've got Penny Dreadful to watch as well. That's some. I'm just waiting for. I like to watch it a whole season.
Yeah,
So I'm
again,
waiting for
good
that.
cast, wasn't it?
Yeah, you see, I like Penny Dreadful, but
Yeah.
again, I don't know if it's going to appeal long term to a massive audience.
Love you a long time.
Yeah,
It might not.
I don't think so.
Did you see Rihanna's video this week? Bitch better have my money.
No,
You want to see it,
I didn't
dude?
have her money.
It's what, 6 minutes?
Is it good?
I might. It's just so controversial.
Ooh,
It's untrue.
why?
Now-
What's the controversy?
Right. Well, it starts off. She is like, well, you don't know what she is. It
Right.
turns up and there's this like blonde, busty wife in like an exec apartment.
Right, like
She's-
your
she's
stereotypical
Yeah, she's,
white.
she's getting ready to go out. Rihanna pulls up in a car. She gets this massive trunk out of a boot, drags it into the lift in the lobby,
Yeah,
and goes up.
right.
Doors open. Rihanna's in the lift. Woman gets into the lift. Doors open.
Ding.
This woman's gone, right? So she's obviously in the box. She's in the trunk, right? So
Yeah.
Rihanna's kidnapped her,
Yeah.
and they just literally string her up to completely naked. They're swinging her through and like
Can you see
threatening
her
to kill her.
boobies?
Oh yeah, you see all that.
Whoa,
But then you see Rihanna completely niff as well,
really?
like through most of it.
She's into that though, isn't
Yeah,
she, Rihanna?
and then the guy who plays Hannibal, he's at the end of it,
Is he naked as well?
and it turns out she's kidnapped his missus.
right,
Yeah, and then she literally garrots him or whatever,
right.
and then she's laying naked at the end in this trunk full of money, and it's like what?
It's a good song.
It's crazy. It's not my kind of thing.
Yeah,
I don't know. It depends what kind of mood I'm in.
it'd be Doug's kind of thing.
I'm going to say no. Doug, is it your kind of thing? He's listening. High
watching
T
it now.
Caster said Rihanna's video is not good, but it does the job to get people talking.
Well, that's the thing, isn't
You
it?
see, in America,
A miracle.
fuck yeah, YouTube hits count towards Billboard chart.
Yeah, they do now.
So that's all they're going to do.
Yeah.
I honestly think like Europe should come back, make a new video for the final countdown, where it's just hardcore sex. There's like guns going off.
Oh yeah, like cannons.
Yeah, like people like gutting sheep and stuff. and then
Da sheep.
when they get like 6,000 million, they
Yeah,
get
billion.
like 6 billion views.
Yeah.
And they're at the top of the US Billboard chart, and they go, "How the bloody hell have Europe got there?" And they'll just play them at their own game. I
But
think.
that's yeah. I mean, it's just smart marketing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not really my thing. And there's been like column inches
Yeah.
galore. You know,
that's no press is
about-
bad press of stuff like
it's
that.
scandalous, but I don't really care. I've blocked my little girl's YouTube thing from like I don't
Anything
know.
like
Yeah, no one can say shit or fuck
Yeah.
in front of my daughter on YouTube now. Apparently,
Well, that's good.
don't know how that works. I think they've probably got to tick
Yeah.
a box.
Yeah. Well,
But,
yeah.
it should be all right. So yeah, I think we could really do with a bit of a quiz, if I'm honest.
Quiz.
Yeah,
Quiz.
it's down to Sam. To be fair,
So are we having so this is the guest quiz.
the guest quiz. Yeah, shall we wait and see if she calls? Oh, just while she's waiting,
Yeah.
True Detective.
Oh, is it good?
Oh, I don't know. I can't tell you.
Oh no way.
It's a bit wank. Well, the first one was notoriously slow shit,
Yeah.
and this is just the same.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's like they've got so many good actors, and
Yeah.
they're doing an all right job.
Yeah.
But it's dull as dishwater. Right, hang on a minute. Sam Sparrow's here.
Who?
Hello.
Hello.
What?
What are you doing?
Someone told me you needed a quiz.
Yeah, baby.
Who said that?
Quiz. Right, hang on.
Quiz.
We need to get this shit going on. Right, okay, hang on then.
I'm just
So-
going to shut the window.
Are you going to shut the... Tim's going to shut the window, right?
Why do you need to shut the window for the quiz?
We don't want anybody listening in who's not paid the fee, you see, to come in. You're like, oh, shit, he's drawing curtains. Do you want to put a light on? Yeah. Just in case we lose all thing. You're right. Okay, well, shall I do the little intro, Sam, or do you want to do it? Do you think you can handle the the prowess that is Mark's This Is Tim versus Rob?
I can't remember all the words. Hang on, let me think about what the words are.
Just present it in your own little guise, right? And I'll hit the button. Just do it. Oh,
right.
Oh, wait. Bold and Belligerent have said you've got to scream it like Mark.
All right, I will. I'll scream it like Mark.
I've heard you're a bit of a screamer. Go on.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, strap yourselves in. It's
Tim versus Rob.
Boom. Smashed it.
That's better than Mark's, I think.
Jesus Christ, you know what? I might play that every week.
Yeah. That's really good.
That was wicked, Sam, I'm honest.
I know. I've been practicing all week, so I didn't want to let Mark down.
Oh,
Yeah,
right, okay.
He'll be proud of you for that.
Well, you didn't let him down.
Proud.
Exactly. I did it, and Lorne appreciates it.
Oh, does he now? Good, I'm glad.
I bet he does.
So what have
Yeah,
you got for us
and
this week,
apparently-
then?
Right, it's a bit of a different quiz. I thought long and hard about what to do, and I wanted to try and give you a quiz that was going to be a bit more even. That
Oh.
wasn't just Rob walking away with it the whole time.
I'm walking away.
So,
Cartman back in.
seeing as the Three Cuckoos is a big fat Yorkshire podcast,
Yo.
and seeing as you boys born and bred Yorkshire people, I thought I would give you a quiz all about famous people from Yorkshire.
Oh, shit.
We are going to be in
Yorkshire.
If it's all about the last of the summer wine, I'm screwed.
Jimmy
Right.
Savile?
Oh, harsh.
So basically, the way it will work is I'm going to give you a clue to who this person is.
Right.
Right.
You can also ask where in Yorkshire they're from if you need it, and then you have to guess, and it can be a person or a group.
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right.
Alright.
Okay. I thought you were going to say or an animal.
I'm not an animal.
Is it our lassie's cow? Right. Okay. So I won last week.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I get to go. Right. I am going to nominate Tim for the first question.
Tim's going to go first.
Tim's definitely going
Oh.
first.
But Tim, I don't think. Wow. Okay, my plan might not have helped him win.
Right. I am not looking at anything on the
it's-
screen.
it's
right.
good,
I'm not.
it's good.
I don't think.
know if anyone's going to get these anyway.
Well, I don't think our American Baratheon are going to know what
No.
the hell's going on. But you never know. They might
They might be better than us.
pull something out.
Okay, so question number one.
Okay, Quizmaster.
Who is? Calm down, boys. I'm edging you in with a couple of easy ones to start with.
Just the tip.
Edging me in.
Yeah. Popping the tip in.
Just popping the tip in.
I can't believe I just said that. Okay, this actor with a long bottom is seriously all grown up now in every way.
Neville Longbottom. I'm thinking from Harry Potter.
Oh, is that where you're going?
I think he's from Yorkshire,
Tim, shut the fuck up!
but I've no idea what he's called.
Tim, it's not your question.
It is.
I thought it was my
No,
question.
this is
Is
Tim's.
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I said I'm going to nominate Tim first.
oh, Tim, it's your question.
Oh, is that right? Sorry,
Going.
Quizmaster. Right.
Yeah, sorry.
Proper bollocking.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
My ass is red from that.
But do you want to know where he's from?
Yes, please, Quizmaster.
He's from Leeds.
It is. It's him.
Go on, Leeds.
Oh, fucking Leeds.
So what's his name? You don't get any points.
Neville Longbottom. That's my
Yeah,
answer.
but what's his,
I've no
what's
idea.
his actual name? Come on, what's his actual name?
Jackson. I've no idea.
Oh my god. Rob, do you
Jesus.
know?
Is it something like? Oh man, do you know what? I thought I knew it actually.
I'm gonna.
When you said Neville Longbottom, I was
Yeah.
like, do you know what? I think you're right. I'm going to go something like. No, I've no idea. Is it Rob something?
It's not.
Is it Tim?
The answer is Matthew Lewis.
Oh, I was close.
Matty Lewis.
Matty Lewis. I was close with Jack
Do you know,
Jackson.
I think he's a Menston boy.
Yeah, I think he is.
Genuinely, I
Matt,
think
you
he's
know-
from the village that we
And-
are
and
from.
he's now being photographed basically with his cock out in every magazine.
Nice. Yeah, he's definitely from our village.
He's physically got his ding dongs out. Yeah.
What's the size?
Pretty much.
Is it a good size?
Has he
Is it
got
respectable?
a long front
Massive.
bottom?
It's massive.
Is it? Do you think he's a grower? Or is he a shower?
I think he's a shower and a grower.
He's a shower.
And a grower.
No, you're
What?
not. You're not usually both.
It's like
If you Google Matthew Lewis Attitude magazine,
Oh,
you
never.
can have a good look at it.
Yeah.
I don't think Alcatel will take that girth.
It won't. Alcatel. I don't know. You've texted me some pretty fucking weird things in your text. Right, it's my question now.
Right, okay. Question number 2. This group seriously want you to pour some sugar on them.
Oh,
how easy.
Sorry, Tim.
I know that. I'm sorry, Tim.
Sorry, Tim.
Just listened to that today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Def Leppard.
Yeah.
From Sheffield.
Boo.
It's 1 point.
Do you know,
I better write this down.
Do you know what?
Actually.
I always get a lyric wrong, right? Since 1987, I've been singing this, right? And it's love is like a bomb, baby, come and get it on. Living like a lover with a red iPhone, right? And I always thought, you know, when iPhones came out, I thought Joe had like seen the future. I've been singing about red iPhones since 1987.
Living like a bomb.
No idea what it meant. Obviously now it makes perfect sense.
He just knew, didn't he?
I think it's a red light on. I think.
That sounds more like it, yeah.
Cheers, Sam, for that.
Okay, so the first off the first 2 questions, it's 1-0 to Rob.
Yo.
Tim, you've still got everything to play for.
Okay, Quizmaster.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So your next question. This person had a plot to blow up a famous building.
And we're live.
If you don't get this, Tim, I can't help you anymore.
Can I have the clue, please?
What? Where's he from?
Well, he's from York, and this
Guy
person,
Fawkes?
this man had a plot to blow up
Guy
a
Fawkes?
very famous building.
Is it Guy Fawkes, Quizmaster?
Yes, Tim. Well done.
Thank you, Quizmaster. Thank
Fuck
you.
me, I thought we were going to have serious questions.
Did you say? Sorry, whilst I was answering that question, I was looking at Matthew Lewis.
He's got a massive penis, isn't he?
Oh,
I can't believe he's gone full frontal, to be fair.
I don't think Alcatel can load it. It's that big.
Saying that, I never thought I'd see Belinda Carlisle in Playboy.
Yeah.
And you know,
Belinda Carlisle was in Playboy.
Circle in the sand. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Because we dreamed the same dream.
Yeah.
We wanted the same thing. And
She came through.
luckily, heaven is a place on earth.
Oh, that's terrible.
That was terrible.
Is it all night?
I'm here all night.
Right, okay.
Right.
1-1. Shit's getting serious now.
It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Can you bring it back to Rob?
I'm hoping so.
Pressure's on.
And this is a tough one. It's about understanding your local knowledge.
Oh, God.
So,
Jesus, this is gonna be hard.
a lady with presumed evil powers and known as the Yorkshire Witch was executed for murder. Who was she?
Oh, man. Right, hang on a
Known
minute.
as the Yorkshire Witch.
The Yorkshire Witch. Right, hang on a
Could be
minute.
a lot of people I've met.
Hang on a minute. I've been to some place.
Oh,
North Yorkshire.
the cogs are turning.
Yeah,
You
I
want
have,
to know
yeah.
where she's from?
Yeah, please, yeah.
She's from Asenby.
Oh.
No, I've no idea. Hang on a minute, right. There's a place somewhere up in North Yorkshire. It must be that.
There's a place.
And it's like the witch. It's like the witch's hole, if you pardon the expression.
That's a witch's hole.
It's where she used to keep her bats and shit.
Bad shit.
Oh man, I've no idea.
This is a good quiz.
Bloody hell! What was she called? Oh man, that's gonna really piss me off because as soon as she says it, I'm gonna know it.
Yeah, I don't know it. I didn't even know we had a witch.
I think my sister took her kids there a few weeks ago and then said it was shit.
Wicked Witch of the North.
I've no idea. I've no idea, Sam. Sorry, I can't even hazard a guess.
Okay, so the answer is Mary Bateman.
Oh no, I never got
Yorkshire Witch.
that. So I
Mary
was
Bateman.
thinking of somebody else.
You don't have enough local knowledge. Okay, so after the second set of questions, it's 1-1.
Boo.
Could go either way.
We've still got horse and cart up here. We don't get to go places a lot. No cars.
Right, are you ready, Tim?
I'm ready, Quizmaster Sam.
Right,
Hit me.
it's an explorer, funny man, and really loves fish.
Michael Palin.
Yes, well done.
Boom! Get in! Can't believe you got that.
Do you know where he's from?
Is it Halifax?
Yorkshire.
Halifax?
No, he's from Sheffield.
Ah, is it?
Ah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of famous Sheffielders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done, bud.
Next question.
Oh, look at that.
You ready, Rob?
Always.
She has a lot of sisters, but she's best known for writing Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering. Oh, man. I don't know this kind of shit, me. It should be easy, this. You know it, don't you?
Famous sisters in writing.
Yeah.
I think
Start
if
with
you
the
thought
last
about it,
name
you'd get it.
first.
Where are they from?
They're from Thornton.
Thornton.
Fountain.
Is that where the chocolate comes from?
The chocolate factory.
Is it Thornton's?
They make fudge there as well.
Yeah.
We'll have the fudge.
Do
you think Southerners call it fudge?
It's. I know the surname.
What's the surname?
Bronte.
Right, okay, so go from there.
I'm trying. Hang on.
Should see his face. He's thinking this.
Probably not a good idea.
He's thinking this.
Right, hang on. Bronte. I'm just trying to pull a first name at me.
Out of your jacksy.
Elizabeth Bronte. That's wrong. That is wrong.
So close, but it is the wrong answer. Mark from the Three Cuckoos podcast says Batman.
Oh, do you know what? I've got it. Oh,
What is it?
Pinged in. Emily.
Yeah.
It's pinged into
Yeah.
my...
That's the one.
Too late.
Sucks. Never mind.
Sucks to be you, Rob.
Sucks to be me.
Okay,
Close.
so it's 2-1 to Tim. Okay, next question. You ready for your next question, Tim?
I'm ready, Quizmaster Sam.
Okay, this feels a little bit formal.
Yo.
He's a serial killer, best known as the Yorkshire Ripper.
Ah, you've got this in the bag.
What's his name?
Often mistaken for
Peter
him.
Sutcliffe.
What did you say, Rob?
Yeah, right. When was it? It was about a year ago, wasn't it? Tim hadn't had a haircut for like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
And we're talking face and head.
Yeah.
Right?
That's pretty hairy.
And we literally turned around and went, "Oh my God, you look like the Yorkshire Ripper." He just hadn't got the aggression in him.
No, had the hair.
And what was the answer that you gave, Tim?
Peter Sutcliffe.
Well done.
Yo.
Hammer time.
Do you know where he's from in Yorkshire?
It's pretty close. Bradford, I think, isn't it?
Is he a Bradford?
He went.
It's Bingley.
Bingley. It's
Bingley.
yeah, it's around.
BD postcode, I think.
Yeah.
Bingley.
BD. Something.
Bingley. Okay, next question for Rob.
Yo, gotta get it.
A female Olympic gold medalist who is really good at lots of sports.
Oh, I know it. Jessica Ennis Hill.
Yes, well done.
Congratulations.
You wouldn't have got the point if you'd have just said Jessica Ennis.
I knew you'd say that.
I'm a bitch like that.
Yeah. I can see quiz headmistress. She's stood there in all her leather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it's going to really disappoint you. I'm definitely in my pyjamas.
Leather pajamas.
Hence why this is not a video call.
I thought that. I did think that. I thought, I bet you anything she's in her PJs.
She will
Definitely.
be.
I'm in my pyjamas, man. That's
It's late.
how
though,
it
isn't
is.
It's like,
Okay, this is the last 2 questions.
oh, shit.
It's 3-2 to Tim, and I do have
is
a
it?
great tiebreaker question,
Ooh.
which I wouldn't mind using.
Okay.
We could try it. anyway.
Okay, so
Yes.
Tim, are you ready?
I'm ready, Quizmaster Sam.
This female singer is best known for her duet with Elton John.
Can I have a clue?
You can ask where she's from.
Where's she
From
from?
Bradford. That won't help you.
She's from Bradford, innit?
No.
She talks like this, isn't it, right?
Do you sing like that?
Yes.
That's a bad
Can you
question
think of
to
the
ask me.
song that I'm thinking of?
Nah.
Rob, do you know it?
Rob will know it.
I think I know it.
Yeah.
I think I know it.
Do you know the song?
I don't
that
wanna blow my
Elton John
own
had a
horn.
very famous duet with a woman.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Someone's saying that, but I don't think it's that. Somewhere in the 70s, or is it? Early 80s.
Oh,
My music knowledge isn't the best.
no.
No, as you know.
No.
As you know. No, I'm sorry.
You're out.
I'm out.
What about you, Rob?
Rob will know it.
I think. I think you were just about to get the point.
I just can't think of a
You
last
were
name.
just about to get the
I would have
point.
said Kiki D.
Yes, and you would have been right.
Oh man,
Couldn't think of the last name.
Can you,
don't go
Can you
breaking my
sing-
heart.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Don't go breaking
You
my
sing the
heart.
song?
Yeah.
There you go. Tim sings back in. Don't go breaking
then-
my heart. That was the best cover version ever, wasn't it? By
Yeah.
Old Dirty Bastard and Macy Gray did a version.
Yeah.
Google it.
God.
They also did
Such a good present.
a track in the 90s together called True Love, but that's just me
Yeah,
being
they
a
did.
proper
It was
geek.
shit. It was shit.
I
It was
c-
so
I-
shit.
I
So
just
we don't
wept.
like to think about it.
Just wept for
Sing
3.5 minutes. I don't actually know how it goes. Yeah, True Love.
True love. Do, do,
Oh, yeah.
Do, do. Yeah, it was shit.
See, Leanne would have refused to sing it.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Should have rapped it.
I'm better than Leanne.
She'd have bropped it.
I just remember, I believe,
Rap,
in
rap.
the 90s.
Okay, are we ready for the last question? You can take this to a tie break, Rob.
Right, okay.
All to play for.
Yes.
It's 3-2 currently.
Come on!
Okay.
You could
Come
still
on!
do it.
Let's get
Okay.
serious!
Eye of the tiger.
Dun, 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 dun.
You're a champ.
Anyway. Okay. This person is a fairly annoying TV personality. He's played Mel B, he's played Craig David, and he loves looking around people's houses.
Right, do you want the personality's name or his real name?
No, I want his real name.
His real name is Lee Francis.
Easy. Easy.
Well done. Now, can you do his Mel B impression?
Oh, me grapes! What is it?
Your minge pungs.
Your minge is kicking out like pong! Shamo, motherfucker!
Tito Enjemy.
Yes, that is correct.
We all
Lee
love that.
Francis,
We all love that.
Originally from Beeston.
Yeah, I think he lives in Morley, doesn't he?
My missus, Abs's friend who she worked with at Harvey Nicks, he used to babysit her. So he used to come in all the time.
It's a tie.
Is it
It's a tie. It's 3-3.
Oh, we smashed it.
Another tiebreaker.
We smashed the Yorkshire quiz.
Yeah, easy.
Well done. You didn't do too badly, actually. 3 points each.
Yeah.
And we got a
So,
song out of you.
tiebreaker, it's whoever gets the closest
Oof,
will
right.
win.
Okay.
So, Jeremy Clarkson is a massive wanker, and he's also originally from Doncaster.
Don't sit on the fence, Sam.
Yeah.
Well, he is. He's a but what year did he start presenting Top Gear?
Oh, no idea.
Gordon Bennett. Well, you get to go first, my friend.
I'm just going to go for it. 96.
Well, I'm gonna undercut you. I'm gonna go 93.
Oh, both of you are so far away.
Oh,
Really?
He actually first started presenting Top Gear when he was an unknown transport journalist
what was he, 80?
in 1988. So that means
Wow.
Rob is the winner.
Yo!
Has he really been going that long?
Yeah, I remember he was thin when it started, and he had hair.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Kurt was the closest. Kurt guessed 89. Well done, Kurt.
Well done. Kurt.
Well done, Kurt. Who got most of them right? Because I can't look. Did Mark play along? No.
Mark can't really hear things. He's just sitting in his tent with his balls out, I think.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Normal
He's probably
night.
got them in a bowl of hot water. No, Mark.
They all said it's a very good quiz. Some people said Mrs. Bronte for the Bronte sisters.
Mrs. Bronte, exactly. That's what I said. Can't have a point for that.
Doug was just guessing things like Corinne Bailey Ray and Mel B
well,
for
she's-
a number of questions.
Corinne Bailey Ray's from Leeds.
She is.
Yeah.
I used to her there.
Good. Yeah. I thought there would have been a Tasman Archer question in there
Yeah,
somewhere.
I was. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. I was a fetus
Yeah.
when Jeremy Clarkson started presenting, said Leanne Rice. Yeah, you probably were, yeah.
A fetus.
Yeah,
Nice.
she was. She was, to be
fetus.
fair.
Excellent.
So I
Julia
hope
Baird.
that quiz was good. I hope
Very
it met
good.
your requirements
It
for
was
a quiz.
it was balls to the wall.
A very good quiz.
Absolutely.
Very good quiz.
Well,
Thank you.
Yeah, can we just say thank you, quiz mistress, in your leather pyjama chaps? And
in my leather pyjama chat. That's absolutely fine. I'm now going to go back to abusing you both on Mixer Chat.
Beautiful.
So, you best make it a good show.
excellent. Thanks very much. Cheers.
See you later.
See ya. Cheers.
Tim versus Rob.
It shat itself then when she
Yeah,
went
it did.
up. Yeah, it did. Sweet. I'm liking the quiz.
I like the quiz.
That was
It a
wicked.
good quiz.
That was wicked. All right. Should we have a little bit of a break? Yeah. Should we just do this?
3 billion human lives ended on August 29th, 1997. The survivors of the nuclear fire called the war Judgment Day. They lived only to face a new nightmare.
The Three Cuckoos podcast.
So this week we had some films to watch, didn't we, Tim?
We did. We did.
Did you watch your film?
I did watch my film on
Hallelujah.
on the YouTube.
On the YouTube. What
Found
the
it.
hell did you have on?
I just put it on American YouTube and put Krull in. I had Krull, you see, 1983.
Krull. Wicked.
I've seen it quite a few times though.
So Mark's going to have to do this when he comes back, but we had the films of Mr. Liam Neeson.
Hello, Liam.
Oh, I should have played the Taken one.
Talking-
Things.
Talking to Liam Neeson, I actually started watching another film with him in.
Go on.
Lego Movie.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
I actually watched a couple of films this week as well. I watched, quickly before we go into this, I watched the second best exotic Marigold Hotel.
Any good?
I thought it was a bit slow, but in general I thought it was all right. Not as good as the first one.
What, is there a first Marigold Hotel?
Yeah,
is
just
there?
the best exotic Marigold Hotel. I quite like them.
I had no idea there was two.
And what else did I watch? I watched the new Poltergeist. That was last week.
Did you watch...
Home.
Oh, see, I like that.
I thought it was ace.
But I'm into kids' films.
Yeah.
I just am. And I like Big Bang Theory as well.
Yeah.
So he's funny, isn't he? What's his name?
Jim Parsons.
That's him.
Very good.
Parson.
I enjoyed it.
Parson, good. So you had Krull. Now you're going to have to tell me about Krull, right? Because you were really excited about this.
Yeah, well, Krull's like... So 1983.
Oh, yes.
So it's got the...
Jesus, how old is he?
Is
he like 12?
Yeah, he's pretty young in it.
No, actually, no. He's pretty... He's getting on
in
a
his
bit,
60s now, he's Liam, yeah. So
right,
he'll be
okay.
in his 30s, Emily. Yeah. So it's set on the planet of Krull. And it's about this prophecy.
Right.
This beast and his slayers... So these are the bad guys of the film.
Right.
Who'll be brought down, who are going to be taken out. So there's this beast who runs the world. Like, he's all this evil guy.
Yeah.
Who has these slayers. And he lives in this massive castle.
Is it a death metal soundtrack?
It should have been, but it's actually got a really good soundtrack. It's
Cool.
the guy who did Jim Horner who did Titanic soundtrack.
James Horner.
James Horner.
He's just died.
He has just died.
Yeah.
Oh, very topical. So there's this prophecy that these bad guys, these demons, will be brought down by these two warring families who will have one of a prince and a princess will get married.
Yeah.
And they'll take down these demons.
Demons.
So the beast and the slayers live in this thing called the Black Fortress, which is like this cross between like this massive spaceship cathedral citadel kind of medieval thing.
Right.
And it changes positions every 24 hours.
Beauty.
So no one can attack it.
Can you imagine if your house did that?
That'd be ace, wouldn't it?
Yeah, fucking go home. I'd never find the bastard thing.
Where am I tonight? So to get around this prophecy, the slayers decide to kidnap this princess. So the marriage can never happen.
Is it like Mario?
Yeah, it's a pretty much
it's
like a fairy tale, but sci-fi.
I like it. Sounds good. Yeah.
So the plot of the film is basically about the groom, Colwyn, and he goes on this quest.
Is he
around
Welsh?
The countryside?
Is he Welsh?
No, I don't know why he's called that.
Hello.
It's all British actors.
Oh, right.
Being Liam Neeson, so it's got this very British sort of feel to it.
Okay.
So it's quite good. It's got that British humour and campness, but it works. It's a bit like Flash Gordon in that way.
Right.
And it's very much like that sort of sense of humour to it.
Yeah.
So if you take it as what it is, it's really good.
Cool.
So it's basically they go on this quest to find the princess, to find this fortress. And on the way, they meet all these weird stuff like cyclopses, massive spiders, flying horses, giant spiders, this guy who can change into stuff. And it was famous in its time for this weapon he wielded. It was called the glaive, and it was this five-fingered shuriken thing that he threw and it had blades on it, and he used to be able to control it with his mind. And that's basically what the film's about.
Wow, okay.
So they go off to find the princess. So that is it, really. But I won't tell you then, because if you do watch it, you don't want it.
Yeah, don't fuck it up for me.
It's good versus evil. It's good fun.
Okay.
I've just put here. It's very much like a futuristic sci-fi fairy tale with old school special effects.
Beauty.
So I give it 10 out of 30.
Is it along the Willow never-ending story kind of?
Yeah, it's that kind of that kind of mold. There's like Star Wars in there. There's like fairy tales in there. There's all sorts, because it's got this weird kind of medieval cross sci-fi feel to it. There's like oldie world stuff, but there's like new technology in it. So it's
what's the blue screen in like?
Terrible.
Is it?
But it's all like stop motion stuff and.
Okay.
So
spent loads of time on it.
Yeah, for in its time, it'd have had a good budget, and I think it did quite well because it got like a special edition re-release in Blu-ray and all that, and super duper buy watch on YouTube, just easier.
Too right. Okay.
So yeah, I really love that. So and Liam Neeson's pretty good in it.
Is he like the main character?
No, he's like one of his little dudes on a quest with him.
Right. Okay.
He's like wielding an axe or whatever.
So he's in it.
He's in it. He's not a major role.
No. Who's the major role in it?
It's I don't think I put his name on. That's the Coleman guy.
Sounds like it should have been David Bowie.
Yeah, it's a bit Robin Hoodie as well.
Turn back, Liam.
Turn back. Hugo. You know, I didn't put any of the actors down.
Screw
usually
it.
do that.
Never mind. Let me Mick Jagger, won't it?
Probably was. Something like that.
Yeah, cool. All right.
So what did you have?
I had the grey. Fast forward about 30 years. and now he's like some action hero now. Is Liam Neeson. It's weird how he's turning into this action hero. I had The Grey, and it starts off and he lives in this. It doesn't actually tell you where it's set.
No.
You've no idea.
Some outback.
Yeah, so he lives in
Wilderness.
the frozen wastes, and he's like a hunter.
Yeah.
So people work, and he keeps lookout for wolves, basically, with a sniper rifle. And they all get on a plane. Doesn't tell you where they're going.
Yeah.
Somewhere warmer, I would imagine. And the plane is proper frozen. And as they're flying, it crashes because the plane's shit, basically. And 7 of them survive.
7?
Yeah, they survive the crash, so they're all like, we're gonna die in the wind and snow.
So fucking cold.
Yeah, but then they realise there's like fucking mutant wolves.
Yeah.
So it is literally like man versus wolf.
Yeah.
And that's basically the gist.
Survival story.
And it goes down to 5, and then it quickly goes down to 4, and then 3, and then 2. Yeah, and I mean, again, I won't spoil it for you.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking bleak. Let me tell you. It is pretty bleak.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to cheer you up. I quite liked it.
I thought it was really good.
It was quite long. And I've heard loads of mixed things about it as well.
It's a bit of a Marmite, isn't it?
I bet loads of people on here, on Mixlr Live, I bet loads of people go, it's turd.
Yeah.
I actually thought it was all right, but it's not gonna break anybody's Oscar cabinet.
No, I mean, it's not. It's kind of just like a tale, isn't it? It's like this tale that someone has told you. It's like a campfire story.
There was a scene where there's a guy like away from the group, and he just wakes up at night and he goes for a piss.
Hello.
And it's literally silence.
Yeah.
All you can hear is the sound of his hot urine hitting the snow, right?
Melting.
And then all of a sudden he just gets hit by this wolf, and it scared the shite out of me.
Yeah.
And there was little bits like that in it. There was a cool bit where this wolf you kind of see him, and then you see all these like eyes appear.
Yeah, that's the bit I was just about to say.
And that's cool as well.
Do you feel it's got like a kind of Jaws-y feel where they're being hunted? They're the ones being hunted by these wild beasts.
Oh, it's definitely them.
In that vein, isn't it?
Definitely them hunting the men. Yeah.
And there's like, obviously, it's like not just the one wolf as well, isn't it? It's like
there's
group.
loads.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
I thought it was all right.
I think I like the way it was shot as well. It's sort of very bleakly shot because it's the sort of reflects the situation they're in. It was good.
I thought it'd end different, but see it. It's all right. How many did you give yours at? 13?
A 10.
A 10?
Yeah. I mean, for most people will hate that film because it's just
because it's old.
It's old.
That's it.
But I remember watching it as a kid, and it was when you're a kid and you're watching something good versus evil. For me, brilliant.
Different.
That's what it's all about.
It's different, isn't it? I am going to say they're all talking about Matthew Lewis's massive dick. It's just childish.
It is childish. I've never seen a cock before.
I am going to give it an 8, which is
pretty good,
pretty solid score.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd go with that as well.
I didn't have a hard time with it. Do you know what I mean?
No, some of them can be.
Yeah,
some of the films we get are hard times.
We need everybody on Mixlr now to give us 2 movies for this week.
And make them good.
I don't care what it is. I don't care what they are. I just need your films.
Films of Bruce Willis.
Anything. Just
Sylvester Stallone
need
films.
anything. I watched this week totally by mistake, and I tell you how much of a mistake it was. It was on the Sony channel.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, how far is that down the list?
It's like 300 and something.
It had just started when I turned it on. Jumping Jack Flash.
With Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi.
Wow.
And John Lovitz is in it as well, but he's only got like 2 or 3 lines.
Really? I don't even remember that. I remember the front cover of the video. It had a massive toothbrush on it, I'm sure.
Yeah, she did, yeah. There's like one scene where she's got this toothbrush, and that's it. Obviously, it made the front cover.
Talking about Sony Channel.
Really?
I was at Abs's mum's for tea on Sunday night. They had the Sony Channel on.
What'd you have?
We had like a beautiful pasta tomato-y, not like spag bol, but similar vein, like Italian-y.
Right.
Pasta, meaty, cheesy, garlic bready, stuffed full.
Meaty,
Viennetta.
cheesy, garlic bready.
Yeah, all that kind of good stuff. It was nice.
Sounds good.
And they had My Stepmother's an Alien on the Sony Channel.
No way.
Yeah.
That starts with Kiss by Tom Jones.
Yeah. Think about it dance now.
Who's it? Kim Basinger?
Kim Basinger and Dan Aykroyd.
Yes.
And, Willow from Buffy and from...
no.
she's in it as a really young kid. There's loads of people in it, actually.
Willow? Who was Willow?
She's like the witch, the lesbian witch.
No.
She's in.
Nope.
Oh, she's on channel on the comedy that went for ages. I never watched.
Friends.
No, the
How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother. She's in that as well.
What, the one from American Pie?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I should have said American Pie.
Is she a lesbian witch?
Yeah.
Sweet.
You should watch it. It's good.
Why have I never seen this? The tiger. So Jumping Jack Flash is pretty shit.
You see, I remember these coming out, and you think, "Oh, they look wicked," and you watch them. But I think we must have watched that.
Yeah, it's almost like someone's gone. Now I don't know if this was like Whoopi Goldberg's like really early start.
Yeah,
but
stand up first.
It's almost like they don't know what to do with her, so they've just kind of made her like an Eddie Murphy kind of film. So she's got because she's like, obviously this thing turns her into a spy.
Right.
Jumping Jack Flash.
Yeah.
So she's talking to him on the internet.
Oh, internet.
Yeah,
80s.
yeah.
Were it 80s or 90s?
Oh, it was 86.
Wow.
So she's talking to Jumping Jack Flash, and he's like, I'm trapped in Europe, you've got to get me out. And she's like, I work in a bank, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So, so anyway, she has to go and do all these little missions for him. So she turns up and she's singing like respect at this ball or whatever. So she's like, they've put her in all these little different positions where she has to dress up, and it's one of those kind of let's try and get loads of lines out of her and loads of funny, but it's not that funny. It's more of like a spy. Sometimes it's really serious. It's
like a
situation.
Oh, really?
Really weird. Yeah,
it's like a
really
sitcom
weird
film, isn't it?
So come on, guys. What are we gonna watch? What are we gonna watch? Are we gonna go for like forgotten 80s?
Ooh.
Or are we going to go with an action hero?
Yeah, I could do an action. I don't think I could do a burlesque film or all like that.
I'm not having a burlesque film. No, not at all.
Pick.
Not at all. Don't say that because she'll ping straight away.
No,
I should have brought some, shouldn't I? Really, should have brought some ammo to back us up with.
Yeah. I could do some action films, like something like, since Mark's not here, maybe we should do that. We should have an action film because he hates action films.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
All right. Should we go with an actor? Or should we go with a year or a decade?
Gotta be 80s, isn't it?
Should we go 80s?
Gotta be 80s action. Let's indulge.
Should we go 80s action?
Yeah.
All right then.
But they can be anything. There were some terrible 80s action films.
Oh, there was some garbage.
Yeah. So just lay some 80s action films out.
All right. I'm going to say to you, what about a forgotten Schwarzenegger?
All right. Oh, fucking hell.
What about Raw Deal?
Ooh, I'll take Raw Deal.
Yeah.
I'm just going to look at his filmography.
Oh, okay. Do you know what was on the other night on Channel 4?
Quite like Raw
And
Deal.
I missed it. The Grey, featuring Liam Neeson.
Really?
Yeah, it was, yeah. I was like settling down and I'd watched Humans, but I'd watched Humans on catch-up late.
Is it good, Humans?
Yeah, I like it, yeah.
Yeah, I might give that a watch.
Yeah, it's good. Ooh, Nerdy's coming. It's not an 80s.
All right.
Universal Soldier.
I'll take that.
That's a good one. I remember that being really good.
Yeah.
It's probably
Dolph,
terrible.
Yeah, Dolphin Van Damme,
It's Dolphin Van Damme. Now, I hate Van Damme, but that actually is probably an exception.
Yeah, it was good. That, I mean, they've done so many sequels.
That ain't bad. Doug says Commando. We know that film inside out.
Yeah, let off some steam.
Let off some steam, Bennett. Kurt Woods has come up with Cobra. Again, we know it inside out.
We could do it, though. That's a Stallone.
We could do.
Maybe we should just pick.
What, one of these?
Yeah. There's Raw Deal as well.
Kurt said Tango and Cash.
God, I've not seen that for ages.
I think one of us should do Raw Deal.
Okay, I'll do Raw Deal.
Are you doing Raw Deal?
I'll do Raw Deal. You go Universal Soldier.
Shall I do Universal Soldier? Yeah. Go on then, I'm going to do Universal... Right, Nerdy Vixen has picked out Universal Soldier for me. Dolph Lundgren, Jean-Claude, who is now doing Cause Light. So I'll take that, and you're going to take Raw Deal.
Raw Deal.
Raw Deal. Right,
I'm sure there's a scene in a steam room in that.
I think that's Red Heat.
Oh, is that Red Heat?
So you can't get excited about this now.
You see, Raw Deal is probably the one I haven't seen a lot of, so that'll be all right.
Right, okay. Yeah, cool. All right, so they're the next weeks. If anybody wants to choose anything, at 3 Cuckoos, list 3, because obviously Mark's usually here. List 3, stick to a theme if you can. That'd be nice. Or get us at 3cuckoos@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And just list them, and then you can pick.
You can pick it.
Yo.
Do it.
Okay, cool. No, I haven't seen anything else this week.
Collateral damage.
Collateral.
What else have I watched this week? Been watching a bit of Star Trek Voyager again.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Is it any good? You love it, don't you?
I love a bit of Star Trek, yeah. It reminds me of... See, Star Trek Voyager started in about 94, 95, so it reminds me when it was just finishing school and stuff.
It's aged, though, isn't it?
Yeah. They're working on a new one.
Are they?
Yeah.
Now then, I wanted to talk to you about this.
Yeah.
Have you seen the story in the paper? Go on, we'll call it Three Cuckoos News. All right. Anybody want some news? News. Right. There's a guy, and apparently his dad used to work for a company, right? And Nintendo and Sony worked together on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
And 200 crossover consoles were made.
Yeah.
Only 200 ever. Is that me or you?
I don't think it's me.
Daka. And this guy's got one.
Wow.
He got friends with the guy who was like the owner of the place. So he gave him one. So it's got your slot for your Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Your cartridges. And then it's got a CD player at the front.
Wow.
And it's a proper hybrid. It's like a total mix.
Yeah, I read about it. I didn't read the whole thing though.
And there's a photo of it.
It's like a...
But he has not got a power cable for it.
Oh.
But he says that it looks like a generic cable, so he's going to get one. But it's got a cartridge in the top, and it's got nothing on it.
Wow.
It's got nothing written on it.
So you don't know what it is.
So apparently people have been like emailing him and YouTubing him going, please tell me what's on this thing. And it's kicked up a bit of a stir, to be fair.
Yeah, I bet. In the gaming community, that's massive.
Yeah, I think somebody's come out from like Nintendo or Sony and gone, they were all destroyed.
Yeah.
Like all of them.
Yeah, because it's like IP rights and all sorts. There'll be all sorts of intellectual property stuff there.
So, but it's a total like 200. That was it. And can you imagine how much this thing's going to be worth?
Thousands, hundreds of thousands.
It's going to be a shitload of money in it. Honestly, it is. So no, it's cool. Go on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's done a little video of it.
Ah, brill.
And he shows you like the controllers and stuff like that. It looks proper PlayStation.
I wonder why they went down that route of doing a hybrid.
No idea.
At one point, there's been a lot of like sort of things like that in the past.
But Sony didn't have anything at that point, did they?
No, because they were going to do a catch. Yeah, the PlayStation came out of that because they were testing things, and then they decided they wanted a disc-based only to push the technology. I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's quite an interesting story that how the PlayStation came to be. I mean, the PlayStation changed the gaming scape majorly.
Oh yeah,
at that
big
time. I mean, everyone had a PlayStation.
Big time.
They were wicked though, the first PlayStation.
Oh god, yeah, it was wicked. I mean, well, look what they're doing now.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get some news, my brothers.
News.
So this week,
yes,
a man tried to charge his phone in a theatre.
Right.
No big deal. He was on Broadway as well.
Broadway.
And his phone was dying, and he obviously thought, you know what, I need a bit of charge.
Yeah.
And he saw a socket, and it was on the stage. So he rushed up to the stage. This is during the performance as well. And he tries to plug his phone into the wall. Obviously, it's a fake socket. So he completely interrupted the whole freaking thing. Seriously. Tried to plug his phone, and they had to stop and say, excuse me, mate. It's a fake socket. It's not going to work.
It's a set.
And they were like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
It was on the set, my God. So he's like dumbass of the week.
Yeah, he's definitely Cuckoo's dumbass of the week.
Definitely, yeah. I'm just trying to find these things now.
Cuckoo's dumbass of the week.
There was a guy in Portugal who was taken off a plane because they thought he was a terrorist.
A terrorist.
Now, it turned out, darling,
yes,
he was a thespian.
Oh.
And he was rehearsing for a play. So what he's doing is he's on the plane, right?
Yeah.
He's got his tablet and he's meditating. Right? He's getting in the zone. Now, he was trying to time how long he'd been meditating. So he had a great big digital timer on his tablet, right? So people can hear him
comedy values,
like mumbling words.
Yeah.
And he was mumbling in Tibetan about bombs and shit like this, and people were getting worried
because of the countdown.
So they ejected him off the plane, and it turns out he's this Portuguese thespian, darling.
Oh.
And he was just rehearsing and meditating and trying to get in the zone.
Oh dear.
But they actually Wikipedia him. They wikid him, right? Which is like the worst way you could do it. to see what he'd been in to prove that he was who he says he was. Yeah. So I think he definitely got cavity searched.
Oh yeah,
100 times over.
You wouldn't want to go without having a cavity, making sure.
Yeah, it would have been some serious stuff. Can you imagine Derek Jacobi falling for that shit? You can't.
Yeah.
He's not.
Do you know who I am?
He's a professional. Damn it. So there was a guy online.
Yeah.
Called Michael.
Hello, Michael.
And he's in Ireland.
Hello, Michael.
Now, Michael wanted a date for his wedding.
Oh, yes.
Not his wedding, obviously.
A wedding.
For a wedding, yeah. He got invited to a wedding. Didn't have anybody to take.
Right. Oh, that's sad, isn't it?
Who the hell invited Michael? I have no idea. So what he did was he posted an advert in his local town.
All right. Novel.
Wanted, yeah. Wedding guest.
Needed wedding guest.
Yeah, but it was actually quite a specific.
So he had like a proper he wanted someone specific like he had what's the word? Like a requirement for her.
Oh, big time.
Or he.
Big time. I'm struggling to find this now because it's gone. It's disappeared.
It's disappeared off the internet.
It has. It's just disappeared.
So this wedding he's a relative of his?
It was. It must have been.
Right, yeah.
Now, he'd put a sign up in his local town saying, I want someone to go to this wedding with, so you can get me here or you can get me on Facebook.
Yeah.
But you've got to be into karate.
Karate? With karate, I'll kick your ass.
And you've got to call me sensei all night.
Right.
And you've got to like the Karate Kid films.
Dino-san.
And then he said, it's not a free bar, but my cousin Dan, he's taking some beers to the wedding. And if you ask me nicely, I'll get you one from his car.
What?
And it was literally like comedy gold was this thing that he'd written out. And it was literally him being a complete and utter lunatic. And he was saying like, you've got to call me sensei for the night and stuff like this.
Did anyone answer it?
What? I don't know, but apparently it's not the first time he's done it.
Ah, right.
Apparently he's like he advertises all the time for stuff.
Really?
And the best one was he's a big wrestling fan. Is Michael
from
I
Ireland.
love to wrestle, as most Irish men do. I know.
Men hugging, love it.
Roy Keane loves to fucking wrestle.
Fucking tug at this,
love to wrestle.
Tug this, fucking Roy.
So he'd posted that these guys were winning everything at wrestling.
Yeah.
And what he wanted to do is he wanted you to meet him at a certain place. It was like Asda car park, 3:00.
At Asda.
And what we'll do is we will wrestle.
Wrestle for it.
And if I think you're good enough at wrestling, then we will become like a partnership.
Tag team.
And he was saying he'd never wrestled before.
Yeah.
But he's pretty sure he's going to be good at it.
Sweet.
I mean, the guy's a legend. He's a genius. I would wait for his next post.
Yeah.
I definitely would.
It's exciting.
Yeah, he wants to do one of those posters, with the little tear strips at the bottom.
Yeah, like call me on it and like little numbers to call him on.
Yeah,
or his Facebook link.
Exactly, that's what he should have done. It was ace.
I am Michael.
Look him up, Michael. He's just known as Michael.
Michael.Island.
And he's this guy wants stuff that other people just can't give him. It's as simple as that. And there was a fella somewhere in Mexico. And the mayor has married an alligator.
Nice.
Serious. This shit goes on. Yeah. And apparently they had to they wired the alligator's mouth up.
Yeah.
And he even did his first dance and everything.
Wow.
And all the people of the town had to put money in to the fund or they got a fine. I mean, but apparently they dressed it in like a bridal gown and everything.
Oh dear.
I bet that alligator was going,
I wonder what the wedding night was like.
Fucking wire off my mind.
I can tell you a new one.
My mind's telling me no. But your sexy alligator body.
Can you see? I hope he's not in a oral.
I don't think it's legal, Doug, to be fair. Doug says, is that shit legal?
It might be in Mexico.
He's the mayor. I mean, no one's going to fuck with this guy.
He makes the law.
He's a lawmaker.
Alligator lover and a lawmaker.
There is some shit going on. There is some
alligator loving.
Leanne's gone all dirty, as you can imagine.
I don't even want to know.
That's going to be one
filth.
Real painful blowjob.
Yeah.
It is.
I'd like to see it, though.
Would you?
Just to see the mechanics. Because once that jaw's locked on the meat, it's not going to unlock, is it?
When they grab on, though, don't they turn over, spin round and round and round to try and... Yeah.
You're going to have to time it right or it's going to come off.
It's Ming. is that. Seriously. They could have taken all his teeth out.
Yeah.
That's probably... where did the RSPCA get involved?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
I don't, yeah, well, good. To be fair, if he was in love with the alligator and his heart's in the right place...
When you're in love with a beautiful reptile. Has anybody got any questions for Timothy and Robert?
Timothy, do you remember when we were in the choir at school?
Oh, Jesus, you're going back a bit.
And we sang...
Oliver. Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that.
That was during my thespian days.
Yeah.
I obviously don't do it now because...
we were too good.
I think that's what it was. Food, glorious food. I think we were harmonising as well.
Yeah.
Which didn't go down very well with the other kids.
Well, we put everyone else to shame.
Exactly. It was like...
It's a shame.
Having...
That's why they split us up.
I don't know.
That's why I couldn't go to G-Town school, because of the harmonising. We'd have been too good.
Exactly.
We'd have been the next Boys to Men.
Yep.
Or the first Boys to Men, because it was the 80s.
Boys to Men. I remember knowing all the words to all the... I mean, obviously we had to. That was the gig. But I don't think we got paid for that shit
No, we
either.
didn't. And we did bust our asses singing, because we carried that choir.
I remember getting told off for shouting.
Yeah.
We were far too enthusiastic.
I remember with Mrs. Hubbard?
Hutchins
in the piano in that room.
Yeah.
And we were all singing. That's when we used to get told off.
Yeah. Kurt Woods is... Oh, Kurt, you are minging. Dude.
What does he
The
want?
questions are filth. Have you ever had a fiddle in the Amica? No. I can genuinely say I don't think there's room.
I'm going to say it's a bit of struggle.
Yeah, if I'm completely honest, I think there'd just be a lot of... the whole thing would shake. I'd probably lose a couple of panels off the side.
Wheels would come off it. The way you fiddle,
I'd probably break a coal spring.
You need a lot of room.
The horn would be going off. Lights would be flashing.
Like Chitty Bang Bang.
Although
Chitty Bang Bang.
Some certain car parks that might go down quite well. No, I've never.
Fiddle-free Amica.
Have you ever in a car with anybody? Not even just by yourself.
Yeah.
He's nodding. Were you participating or just watching through a window?
Both.
Is dogging a thing in America that's really big? Or
yeah.
Is it big?
Don't really do much.
Is it called dogging in America?
I'd either rather be involved or not watching it. Well, not outside in cold.
But it's always cold over here.
Yeah.
So you see, in certain parts of the world,
Yeah, it might be all right.
it might be a fun
Florida.
pastime. In Florida,
Florida dogging.
Key West,
Key West
down
dogging.
there in Key West,
Miami dogging.
dogging. So no more questions, boys and girls. Really,
it?
seriously.
You
Oh,
dry?
I have a question. What are your favourite hymns? Oh my God, I can't tell you one. I don't think
All things bright and beautiful.
that's a cop
Come
out.
on, ye faithful.
That's a cop out. We used to sing one at school, right?
Was it about apple pie?
Do you know what? I think it might have been.
The one in the morning
Something
at
about
assembly.
chestnuts. Oh,
Chestnuts? No, it's not.
no, that's a Christmas. That's a Christmas.
Does Christmas
song.
carols count?
Christmas
as
carols
hymns?
can't count. A carol and a hymn's got to be something different.
Morning has broken. That's not a hymn, is it?
I think it is.
Is it a hymn? That?
I think it
That's
is.
my favourite one then.
I have no idea. I will go with
Motown Philly?
Is Thingy one? Jerusalem. That's a hymn, isn't it?
Yeah, that's got to be a
I'm
hymn.
going to go with
Anything
Jerusalem.
with religious titles got
Yeah.
to be a hymn.
When was the last time you cried? Shit.
Ooh, the last time That's Christy Berg song, I'm sure. The last time I cried. I think probably watching
Oh, films. Are you talking?
Home, not Home.
Home and Away.
Up.
The Littlest Hobo. The Up.
Up. I think I definitely cried at that when the woman dies in the beginning.
Disney is a
Oh,
bitch,
God, it was
man.
heart-wrenching.
Disney is a bitch.
Yeah, I think that's probably the last time I cried.
Ooh, last time I cried.
The last time I cried.
I don't know. I once got my cock trapped in my zip.
Frankie Beans!
We got a bleeder!
That hurts.
I'm trying to remember when I last cried.
It's that nipping, that sudden nip.
I have cried at films, though.
Yeah.
Which is shocking, isn't it? It makes you feel like a fucking dweeb.
I don't know. I quite like having it because it's kind of you get away with it with a film.
Yeah. What's the worst date you've ever been on? Says Leanne Rice. Oh, I can tell you that straight off. Me and the missus split up, right?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. This was ages ago. We went on this like this period where I dump her, and then a week later she dumped me, and then
I remember
and then we
this.
get back together again. So and then I dumped
This is
her.
a while ago.
Actually, I think it's my turn. Actually,
So you're in
I think it's my turn.
Pole position.
Yeah, I took her back last time. So,
Beg me.
one day we went to have something to eat, and we were sitting, and she just dumped me at the table. Oh. No, it was actually weird. It was fine.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, okay, no problem. And then, like I said, we got back together again a little bit later on.
Yeah.
So not the same night, obviously.
Yeah, next morning.
It was just weird.
I
actually remember
that.
it being quite funny. But that's probably got to be the worst date, because I got dumped halfway through.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, is that?
Yeah.
My worst date?
You've been on that many, you just can't fucking remember even far back.
I don't remember any particular... I suppose maybe like early girlfriends.
Yeah.
Maybe they were pretty... But I don't really remember any...
Behind bike sheds.
Yeah, like school and stuff.
Shit dates. Sharing a bag of crisps.
Yeah, and she nicking all crisps. They're bad, aren't they, them ones? Or like going for a KFC and someone nicks all the KFC.
Son of a bitch. Never share a bucket on a date. Never.
I don't. To be honest, I don't think I've ever had a really bad date like that. It's kind of not been where I've been out on a. I suppose you got a what's a date? I suppose
Tim's too smooth for that shit. You see, Tim's too shit. He's too smooth to have a really shit date. It's probably just going to turn into sex with Tim straight away. You see, it turns into sex that quick. There's just
Sometimes
the high tea caster. Oh, sorry, Sam said my worst date was when a guy found God just before we were about to have sex.
Oh,
was God your sex toy?
Holy God!
Is that what you called it?
Petrol powered.
Oh, I don't even know if I want to read that. He literally found Christianity in my vagina. Right, okay.
So that's what he's been hiding.
What? I'm
so it was
baffled.
Wow. So he was inside you when he found it.
Leanne's been on a date with a closet gay. That was interesting.
That must be pretty bad.
Yeah. That's a weird story as well.
Yeah, I've never had anything really remotely like that.
If you save that for your next podcast, I'm definitely going to listen to that shit.
That could be the title of it.
I found God. No, what was it? It's like
I've been talking to Jesus
through your midge. That's like some Jeremy Kyle. I found God whilst plunging this woman.
Jeremy, I were plunging this lass.
He suddenly decided not to have sex before marriage. What?
I think that's a cop-out.
Was that just the tip? Literally, I've just said that and Leanne's put it down as well.
So the tip, let's get this like black and white. The tip was in.
No, I don't think he got that far.
The tip wasn't in.
He was just smoothing the rubber down.
Right.
He was on the third pump of lube. And then it was...
Hello, Jesus.
And then he heard that. Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus.
They're pretty bad.
Whoa.
No, I've never had anything like that.
Mary, Mother of God. He went to church the next morning and
repented.
Didn't have a girl until... Hang on.
Really?
You've written that. Didn't have a girl until he got married 6 years later.
Wow.
Shit. I'd take offence to that.
I would.
Sam. I really would.
A hot young filly waiting and he didn't take any... That's really weird. Well, it does happen, I suppose.
Noddy Vixen said he didn't even bother helping her find God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely
oh my God.
Just
could have at least gone down.
Sam said she was really pissed off because she'd already given him her stuff. Really? I was offended.
Comes out.
You were only 19. Oh, dear. Had he finished? That'll have been it.
That'll have been it.
That'll have been it.
Oh, I've just found God, lass. oh, there's God. See ya.
Screw guys, I'm going here. I think he got what he'd wanted.
Yeah.
And just legged it, to be fair.
It's a learning curve for us all, Sam.
Yep.
Don't put out.
Or he was just about to swallow that tiny little blue tablet and he dropped it.
It's in the carpet. Do you have a shag pile carpet? The dog didn't eat it.
That'd have been the best thing she got. Not very Christian being selfish. You're absolutely right.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Did he just run off? Like,
how did it happen?
There and then, or did he?
Did he have it out?
God,
did he zip it up?
But that was really awkward.
Oh, what an awkward moment,
Wasn't it?
So what would you do if you were just about to?
He just let her off the fair and let her get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down, 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 down.
Taxi! Fucking love Taxi. It was wicked. Right.
So that's it. Yeah. Well, any more questions?
Any more
Wrap
questions?
this up.
I think that's the wrap. I feel a bit.
sad after that, I think.
I feel cleansed.
Yeah, I think it gets. Maybe we should have a.
I can't believe she brought it up in front of everybody.
Confessions. It's like the last. It's like a confession time, isn't it?
Kurt said was his dead mum sat in the chair in the corner of the room.
You can't enter that girl without.
Just think how Mark feels. He's halfway through the deed and his mum starts sexting him.
Yeah. Images as well. Come on, Mark.
Oh, now I've heard about this. Leanne Rhymes. Can't fight the moonlight. So Leanne has said, someone I dated recently was a 7-day Adventist and was very upset that one of my burly routines involved nuns. Yeah.
I'd like to have seen that, actually. I bet it was quite erotic.
I've heard of 7-day Adventists.
Yeah.
I don't really know what they do.
No, I don't.
No,
I must admit I'm not up to date on that.
Yeah.
It must be a southern thing, that.
It must be a southern thing. You're absolutely right, brother.
So, does Leanne bring her new dates to her shows?
To her burlesque.
Is that how it works?
That's how she meets them, I think.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
I'd go watch one.
I'd definitely go. I think what we need to do is go down to London.
Yeah.
Do you tour? Leanne, do you tour? Is there any chance of you coming up to Bradford, maybe? Any chance? Leeds. Go on, I'll travel. Sheffield.
Barnsley.
She dances to Nickelback. Really?
Sweet.
Which one? Woke up this morning. Yeah. Money Bought.
Oh, yeah.
Money Bought. Yes, that's it. It can't be anything.
You look so good. That's what.
It can't be anything. Something in your mouth.
Something in your mouth's got to be, isn't it?
Something in your mouth. That's definitely it. Yeah.
They're actually really good live. But he does, when we went to see him live.
It is something in your mouth.
Yeah, I knew it.
It is, yeah.
When we went to see him live, he talked about blowjobs a lot.
We saw him live in like 2002.
Yeah. We saw him twice.
And it was Silver Side Up, wasn't it?
That was brilliant.
And it was
brilliant tour.
It was before It was before everybody started hating Nickelback.
Yeah. They were just quite new. The second album, wasn't it? So
yeah, Q Magazine actually thought they were the shit, didn't they, when they came out?
That album was brilliant.
It was a wicked album with Silver Side Up. I'll slander anybody. I'll have anybody.
It's too bad. Love it.
It's a wicked record, right? Okay.
Listen to that, yeah.
Are we done for tonight? I think so. Yeah, Tim's checking his Alcatel for time.
It's in Japanese time at the minute, so yeah.
Is it in Japanese time?
It does it now and again.
Hello!
Wake up!
Q Magazine is turd.
Yeah, let's not get started.
Yeah, Q Magazine is shite. I once had an argument with Q Magazine on the phone. They rung me up because I used to subscribe, right?
I remember this.
Yeah, because I'm into my music.
Yeah, big time. Big time.
And I said, I'm not resubscribing. They rung me up and went, can we update your subscription? I went, no.
You're not.
And she went, why? And I went, because your mag's shit.
Yeah.
And she went, what do you mean? And I said, well, like the hardest rock that you put in there is like the Libertines and Coldplay and stuff. And at the time, I hated Coldplay at the time. Quite like them now.
Yeah.
I'm older.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
More refined.
Yeah. And I was like I like hard rock.
Yeah.
And there's just none of that in there. So I went, no, it's shit. Get a life.
Get classic rock instead.
Yeah, exactly. And I did.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And I became into Buck Cherry and Crazy Bitch, stuff like that.
Ow! What's the other cherry? Blackstone Cherry.
Blackstone Cherry are wicked.
Yeah,
they're a right little band. Yeah.
We've seen them as well. We've seen a lot of these guys.
Seen a lot of these guys, yeah. Cool. Right, okay. We are going now. So thank you ever so much.
Thanks for listening.
For being here on Mixlr live.
Yeah,
and
live.
If you're listening to this on iTunes and Stitcher and Podcast Republic and all that shit.
Oh, the rest, yeah.
Then cheers for downloading as well.
Yeah, leave a review if you can.
Leave a review. And
don't.
If you want to get in touch, at 3cuckoos.
Yeah.
Or you can email us, 3cuckoos@gmail.com. Or go to the blog. But we'll let Grandpa Stan tell you. And if you see Mark in a tent, tell him those puppet shadows aren't fooling anyone. Thanks a lot, guys.
Ta-da.
At 3cuckoos on the Twitters. Email us 3cuckoos@gmail.com or visit the blog, the 3cuckoos podcast.wordpress.com. Can I go now?
3 cuckoos, welcome to the show. Rob can't hear in stereo, cause he's deaf in one ear. Give me snips from Sarah Milligan. Man drinks a weak black child whilst he's prostrate with sciatica. He's a grumpy angry man. He's scared of dwarves and clowns. Tim the techno geek. He likes to dance with Star Wars freaks. He likes to share facts. He's not as angry as Mac, and both his ears work. 3 cuckoos podcast.